everybody, welcome to Medling World. Today we're hanging out at Hollywood Studios because we're going to try a new float inspired by the new Disney movie Elemental, and I'm going to talk about why I'm leaving Disney World as a cast member. Yes, I'm moving on, and I'm going to let you know why. Come on in, check it out. Guys, as we are making our way to try the new float, I do want to say the summer crowds are starting to come in now. We were slow during May, beginning of June, but now you can see plenty of people here in the parks. Yes, because now officially in the United States, I would imagine everybody's out of school. Lots of people getting ready. The next like 3-4 weeks is big vacation weeks during the summer. So if you're coming down, be prepared for those crowds. But you'll still have a lot of fun. You can follow along on Medling World. We give all kinds of ideas and pointers and tricks and tips of how to always have a good time at Disney. In fact, check out our latest vlog, right, Roberta?
Yeah.
The rainy day at Magic Kingdom, all the things that you can still do. But Epic Eats is where you're gonna find the new Elemental float. So let's go ahead, get in line and try it out. These are the new Elemental floats. We have Ember's Fiery Float, mango with puree, chili lime seasoning, and red bubble sugar. And then we have the Wade's Cool Blue Float. It's got vanilla with Sprite, blueberry. That one sounds pretty good. I think we'll try Wade's Cool Blue Float. What do you think, Jay? Let's do it. Guys, please take a moment, subscribe to Medling World, as Roberta has got our float. Let's try it for you guys. Roberta, how you doing? Poor Roberta got caught out in the middle of the rain, waiting in line for that float. So, but prepared, love it. Jake is gonna have honors on this. I'm trying to hold it so it's melting quickly. We're both gonna kind of try it together. I remember it had Sprite. I can't remember everything that was in it, I'm gonna be honest, but
I think it's blue pearls, and I think that one is meringue.
yeah, it's damn good. Well, sorry, Medling World is damn is a PG word, right? It is good. It is really good.
Yeah, it's just this I don't really. It's kind of like vanilla.
It's vanilla. Yeah.
But I got a little bit of that Sprite mixed in. So I don't know if they consider this to be a Dole Whip, Roberta, or not, because it's not. It doesn't really remind me of a Dole Whip. It's a float.
It's a float, yeah.
Because it's Sprite, so floats are soda and ice cream mixed up. But let's try this thing, Jake. This must be the Element guy.
Leave me a bit.
Very like sugary, dissolves immediately into the mouth.
It's meringue. It should do that.
Meringue, yeah. Not too bad, but for Roberta, you need to try this. Roberta's going to town, and they do have those, what do they call them? The boba?
Yeah.
See if Roberta can grab some of those out.
I cannot taste the Sprite.
Oh, I definitely could, because Jake and I probably drank most of it. Oh, she's got some of the boba in there. So it's got a lot of really cool, different ingredients. I do like it. I think it's really good. It's got a great taste. It makes you want to keep eating it.
So much flavor, the boba.
Definitely, I would say you can taste some of that artificially, you know, flavoring.
It's very artificial, yes.
But it's great for a park. I think it's really good.
It's refreshing. Nice on a summer, sunny day.
Probably a little better when you're not stuck in the pouring rain underneath shelter here. But thank God for the shelter. So I'm gonna give it, I'm gonna say it's a good 8 out of 10 for me. I did enjoy it. Refreshing, very refreshing. And Jake?
It's a 7.5.
Same thing.
Roberta, give us a little description of what you're tasting and what your rating is.
It's vanilla jar, it's special, but I would say a 7.
7, there you have it. And guys, yes, I am leaving the Disney World company as a cast member. We'll talk about that in a minute, but can we wait till the rain stops first? As you can see now, already starting to brighten up. People back out walking around. Still sprinkling a little bit, but I got a feeling this is gonna be all but over here shortly. And did want to just wrap up a little bit about the float. The good thing about the float is when you get to the bottom, you get all those the boba balls, the ones that explode in the mouth when you eat them, and they're so cool and they taste great. So I thought the float was good. Now let's talk about why I'm leaving Disney. First and foremost, guys, should we do a walk and a talk on this so you guys can look around and see stuff? Yeah, let's do a walk and a talk as we talk about why I'm moving on from Disney cast member. So first thing I want to say about Disney World and my personal experiences through Disney World is I have been employed with Disney for over 1 year. I think as a whole the company is a very good company. They do their best to look out for their cast members, right? With that being said, it was time for me to move on, and move on in my way, in a professional way, giving a notice and saying my time here, it's not working out for me personally. With Disney, I'm just gonna say, you know, I'm just gonna be honest, and I felt like, yes, there's good structure with Disney, there's a lot of policies, there's thousands of employees, and that brings me to my point. I just felt like I was just one of those thousands of employees. I never really felt at Disney that I'm Matt, you know, like, oh yeah, that's Matt over there. I just always kind of felt like I was just one of thousands of people. I never really felt comfortable in that kind of environment, I guess is what I'd like to say. And I worked in resort sales when I first started, and I gave it my best there. It was causing me, you know, guys, I think nowadays it's okay to talk about like things that cause you stress, and I've learned that through my life as I get older. We talk about the things that make us have a little bit of anxiety or not feel comfortable, and that's what was happening to me, honestly. It just was happening while I was working, and I did everything I could to reach out to the company and let them know that, hey, listen, I don't think this is the role for me. And they did reciprocate back, and they did what they could within their rules, right guys, to try to help me. The problem was, it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out for me. Now, there's, again, no hard feelings at Disney. I know they have policies, and they did try, but they offered me a different position, which I just didn't think would be very good for me at all. And then I just decided that, you know what? I got to talk to my wife. I got to talk to my son. We got to make some decisions here, because I can't keep feeling like this going into where I work. But again, look, I'm at Disney World, you know, I'm here, right guys? We're here. Yeah. So we love Disney. And again, as a company, Roberta, you work for Disney.
I do.
And you
I love it.
What's your opinion, you know? Like,
I love it.
You absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I don't mean to speak for you, but I know that you love it.
I love what I do. I love my department. Yes.
And I didn't have that same feeling. And you know what? It's okay.
Yes.
And you want to know why it's okay? Because I have Roberta.
Yes.
And she supports, right?
Yes.
And I have Jake. And part of this too, in this decision making, Roberta, is we love making videos.
Yes.
We love making these vlogs. And we really want to start to expand on that.
Yes.
So, no, I'm not just going to say I'm leaving Disney and I'm not going to do anything else in my life. I already have another kind of position ready to go. I haven't officially started it yet, outside of the Disney World company, outside of theme park bubble. So I'm gonna hold on before I really talk about that until I get going with it, but it's gonna be kind of part-time to begin with. But I'm very familiar with this company. It is a big company like Disney, but it's broken down into small areas. And there's a lot of room for growth there. There's a culture there that I really like. And it reminds me a lot of when I worked at the casino, the management, the people that I've talked to in this company. You feel like a family. And that's what I was missing at Disney. I just never had that connection. So as soon as we get going with that job, and I'm gonna start it as a part-time so that I can really get rolling with many more vlogs for you guys, because that's the most important thing about Medling World. I think Roberta and Jake would agree. Our future, Roberta, is right here talking to the camera, right?
Yeah.
And giving you guys, this is truly my passion. This is like, I finally found what I love. And it's making vlogs, and it's going on these awesome cruises with my family, and giving you guys information and showing you this is how it works. This is what we're doing. This is where it goes good. This is where it goes bad. That's what I really want to do, and I absolutely love it. So I think that this decision will really help with that, and it will help with me mentally and my anxiety and me feeling better about myself. And again, no hard feelings to Disney. Disney's a good company. I don't dislike Disney. I really don't. But it is business. So, little ramble there, but I really wanted to just kind of talk from my heart. And that's what Medling World's about. It's real. And that's where we're at. So, well, actually, right where we're at now is the Hollywood Tower Hotel, which Roberta and Jake are gonna ride. Well, I hang out here, but let's let them ride, and we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more, and let's see what else adventures we have today. I think this is a good vlog, good environment, because actually this is the last park I was kind of at right here, so it's full circle for me. But I'm happy, I feel good, I love Disney. We're gonna continue our Disney vlogs, our cruise vlogs, our Universal vlogs, all of those things. I decided to go on anyway, so let's see. First I'll tell you, the reason I usually don't go on that ride is because I do get a little bit, when it drops, nothing major, but I get a little, like, you know, stomach, like, yeah. And it happened again, but I'm fine, you know, it wears off quick. But it is a fun ride. It's themed really awesome. And the reason I didn't vlog it, guys, is because we have several vlogs on the Hollywood Tower Hotel. So you can find them on our channel. Roberta, what'd you think of the ride?
I love that ride. That's one of my favorite rides.
Jake, come on over. How about you?
Same for you. When I get off, I get a little stomach ache, but it's not the worst in the world.
No, it's not bad. That's why I went. I'm already better now.
And now we're gonna go on Smuggler's Run again.
We're gonna go on Smuggler's Run again. But we're gonna get ready to wrap up the vlog, and I just wanted to retouch a little bit about Disney, guys. You know, the thing about Disney is I'm leaving it in the right way. Listen, I've talked to Disney, I've emailed Disney, I've thanked Disney for my opportunity there, but at this point, I just don't feel as if it's gonna work out for me because of the position I'm in, and then the one that they're kind of offering me. So I do have an option where I can leave and I can be rehired. So again, there's a lot of steps in place for Disney. That's why I don't want to rip up Disney, but sometimes personally, right, for me and my mental health and me feeling good about what I'm doing, you know, you got to take care of that stuff. It's very important. And when I was a kid, we weren't educated about that as much. And as I'm getting older, there's much more awareness to mental health and to feel good about what you're doing, really, Roberta.
Yes.
You know, it's important.
Yes.
And I'm like I said, Roberta supports it. You know, as long as, you know, I'm not going on, you know, hey, I'm just gonna go lay down today all day, you know. And again, guys, I don't want you to think I'm in some kind of a deep, dark depression. That's not the case at all. I love life. I enjoy life. You see all the vlogs, but Disney was just not a good fit. So with that being said, I will keep you updated on my new adventure and much more now. Time to devote to Medling World. This is my passion. This is what I love. And I know Roberta and Jake would agree with me on that. So guys, please take a moment, subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. Thank you to our Patreons. And you know what? Now we're gonna put the camera down and we're gonna just go enjoy some family time, because that's very important in life. We have one life, we're limited on this earth. Take advantage of it, do the things you love. See ya!